Hey gentlemen, welcome back. Just a quick lesson here. 2008 Chevrolet Equinox. Well, no, actually, this is a 2008 Pontiac Torrent. Same thing. This vehicle here, get right to the point. This vehicle here been torn into by dealer, or not a dealer, car lot, I should say, not a dealer. Well, it is a dealer, but anyway, everything was apart. It was going to be almost, we're going to call it an almost diagnostic. So being observant, let me get the camera off of here. That might make it easier for me instead of lugging around the tripod and get this screen flipped around. So here's where I'm at. This is as far as I've gotten. This is how I found it. He did that. I mean, he took it apart on himself, trying to figure it out. He watches some of the YouTube channels, trying to figure it out. But for the codes, which it's got a whole host now, so I can't show you, and I really honestly don't remember them, and that's kind of irrelevant to the whole purpose of me saying, you know, here's a quick one for you. Be observant. Sometimes, you know, the BCM is right there. I mean, that's literally it shoves in there. You plug it in, unplug it, just in that manner. I started to look at it was a no crank. Obviously, no start, don't crank. You notice the red wire going to the inside. It's fed right here. I clipped it, I cut it, and I'll get to that here in just a minute. The computer is laying right there. I had it undone so I could see the connectors on it to make sure that everything is kosher. Everything that I could do visual, and I will drill down a little bit here in just a second. So my thought process when I looked at the codes, you know, granted the snap-on told us, well, most people replace the BCM, okay? I don't care about what the snap-on says, you know, I wanna see that for myself. So, I'm gonna pause you up. If you don't like the storytelling, I'm gonna pre-warn you right now, you need to move on, find another channel, because this is not gonna be for you, because I'm trying to explain something to you. Look familiar? All right. So, that being said, I know from the past, we've replaced them many times actually. I know from the past, these are very, very easy to take apart. They got little clips right here. You push these clips in. Now that I said that, it probably won't come apart, but anyway, they do have 4 little detents like this. So now I don't look for the camera to pick it up, but I will post a picture. So bear with me. I figured, well, since it's handy, it's right there. I don't have to take apart anything. I don't even have to get a scope out. I'm not even going to check my CAN network. I started to. I made sure that the termination on CAN high and CAN low had at least 60 ohms, whatever. I did that part, but I took this apart real quick, and I've noticed. Like I said, I don't expect the camera to focus in on it, but anyway, I've noticed a little black spot on the pins right here, and there's a little tiny piece out of this IC. Okay, so there's damage to this IC. There's black mark. There's a faint black mark here. I put it underneath the microscope, and sure enough, it was more clear on the microscope. The photograph is not as good as actually looking at it, but anyway, I will attach that photo. So I thought, you know, this is going to be a light gamble for me to just run to the salvage yard, pick one up, readily available everywhere. You know, I figured it's a little bit of a gamble for me to run to the salvage yard, pick one up, and plug it in, and see if we can get this vehicle started. Now, I don't know the GM, how they do their security as far as whether we can keep on starting the vehicle or not. So it's a 4-second plug-in, and there it is. The module has to be reprogrammed. Okay, this came out of an actual Equinox, out of a 2008 Equinox. This one is obviously a Torrent, so it's going to be a little bit different programming, I'm sure. So I am going to end up having to program it. And if you are pretty observant, you notice I got the snap-on fired up, but I also got the OE tool laying right here as well. So that's going to be the next step, but that's not part of this video. I just wanted to explain how being a little bit observant, using your noodle just a little bit, you know, you can find things without even having to look, or not look very hard anyway. You know, ain't no need in me going and chasing down wires and pulling wiring diagrams and all that good stuff. I saved myself from having to do all that just by being observant and notice that IC was blowed up. So anyway, hope this helps someone. You know, if you get to that level, you know, where you're frustrated and you can't figure it out, you know, that's easy enough to pull a BCM out of these things, and just check it out. You know, easy enough to open up. You're not going to break anything doing it. You see me just take it apart, put it back together. So here you go. Hopefully that helps somebody. We'll see you on the next one.